Hello and welcome to episode 1 of my new YouTube series. I am super excited to get this out here. This is the road to Bordeaux, and I wanted to overview what I'm actually talking about, why I want to share this journey with you all, and everything that's going to be happening on the lead up to Hyrox in Bordeaux, which is the one of the last weekends in November. It's going to be an incredible experience, for myself, our head of strength and performance coach Reanne, and also 7 of our incredible lean and fulfilled clients that are going to be competing in their first ever Hyrox. And when I started this YouTube channel, I wanted to bring out a educational video every single week to kind of give you a little bit more education and content around what it takes to finally break free of that weight loss yo-yo cycle, to show up as the best version of yourself and achieve and sustain the dream body, the healthy lifestyle forever. And that's exactly what I've been doing, and I'm going to continue that. But what I also wanted to do is start to let you into my life more, but also behind the scenes of the things that I'm doing within the lean and fulfilled lifestyle, because what is going to happen now until the end of November is just absolutely incredible. From a selfish standpoint, I'll be competing in Hyrox. I have competed before in mixed doubles, but it'll be my first ever time in singles. So big audacious goal for me that I'm super excited about. Our head of strength and performance coach Reanne, inside the lean and fulfilled lifestyle, she'll be doing Hyrox as well. But 7 of our clients doing it. And for me, health and fitness, and I say this all of the time, is way more than weight loss. Like, it's more than just a number on the scale. And for over 30s that have always kind of viewed health and fitness as just weight loss, and always been stuck in that vicious yo-yo cycle, on the bandwagon, off the bandwagon, yo-yo dieting, on track, off track, just stuck, and, all facets of their life generally in a good place, happy in their career, happy in their relationship, live a good social life, go on holidays. And it's like the one thing that holds them back is their health and fitness. And that's what the lean and fulfilled lifestyle is, helping over 30s to break free of that, but with longevity in mind. Because any man and his dog, a coach, a PT, a workout app, a recipe book, a gym class can help you lose a little bit of weight. Okay, we can all lose weight, but that's not the real issue for you as an over 30 that is trapped in a body, in a healthy lifestyle, in a lifestyle that you don't like. Okay, it's more than that. Okay, the true challenges and the things that you want to break free of is not just to lose weight. Okay, it's to sustain it so that you can free yourself of the emotional baggage of hating how you look and feel, and actually show up as the best you, have more confidence, have more success, worry less in your life. That's what it's all about. And that's why Hyrox is so incredible. In the lean and fulfilled lifestyle, I do regular meetups with clients, hikes. We did an end of year photo shoot. We're doing another one this year. But Hyrox is going to be something so incredible. And these 7 individuals that have decided to commit to it are all in different phases of their journey, some newer clients, some older clients, and the goal is still to lose weight, but it's challenging them to something way out their comfort zone. Because if you truly want to not just achieve weight loss, but actually sustain it long term, we have to realize that there's more to fitness than weight loss. And there is actually so much more that we can gain from going through a health and fitness journey that, yes, prioritizes weight loss initially because you want to look better, you want to feel better, but then we have to naturally evolve through the process. It's why I take people through a 4-phase system. Initially we need to build good habits, we need to change your mindset, then we need to get you into the best shape of your life and lose the weight that you've always wanted to lose. But once we do that, to actually sustain being a healthy person and solidifying that identity and embodying that lifestyle, we need to learn how to come away from weight loss. We need to learn the power of getting fitter, getting stronger, performance goals, to truly see what you're capable of, and then instead of being stuck in the weight loss yo-yo cycle, being stuck in the never-ending fun health and fitness cycle. And all that gives you, how it allows you to show up as the best version of yourself, physically, mentally, and emotionally. So for these 7 clients that are doing Hyrox, I am just super proud of them, and it's going to be such an incredible experience. A few of them have just started their journey within the lean and fulfilled lifestyle. Their goal is still weight loss, but they know that, they want to lose weight, they want to look better, but they want to feel better. They want to have something exciting, empowering for them, outside the mundane tasks of life. They want to get stuck into something, get out their comfort zone and truly see what they're capable of. After years of just living in a body that they hate, having a lifestyle that doesn't align with what they truly want deep down, to now stepping into that mindset, becoming that person by being it. Not just losing weight, but also getting fitter, getting stronger, and challenging themselves to goals that are exciting, that give them that fulfillment, clarity, and focus. Because with that, they not only feel better in themselves, but they build this confidence, improve their self-worth, their relationship with themselves, with food, and it's just a catalyst that will help them to change across all facets of life. So this is going to be the road to Bordeaux. Okay, my new YouTube series. I'm going to release a video every single week, and I'm going to be taking you on the journey with me. I'm going to be showing you days in the life. I'm going to be showing you days of eating. I'm going to be showing you workouts. About a month before we do Hyrox, all of us are meeting up to do an in-person session. So I'm going to vlog and document that. And it's just going to be a way that you can see what goes on behind the lean and fulfilled lifestyle. This is just one snippet of it. Taking a handful of clients from, just average Joes, as so to speak. Don't be disrespected by that. You know what I mean? Just your average human being like myself. Over 30, family, busy career. Taking them from just like people that never believed they could do anything like this to compete in Hyrox, which for those that don't know, Hyrox is a fitness endurance race comprised of 8 kilometers, essentially 1 kilometer run, a workout station times 8, and it's brutal and it's so challenging mentally, physically. But what a way to measure the growth in your health and fitness journey, physically, mentally, and emotionally. It's really going to test their character. It's going to get them out of the comfort zones. But I know they're going to grow so much over the next 14 to 16 weeks. So yeah, this week it all starts. Every single client has got their Hyrox programming done by our head of strength and performance coach, Reanne. Adam, our head of nutrition, he's created all of their nutrition strategies. And yeah, we've mapped out their personal roadmap, so they know exactly what they need to do, the journey that they're on, the phase that they're in. And we've got an incredible supportive community group within them. Obviously they've got the weekly check-ins with me, multiple touch points throughout the week, and we're tracking all things like progress pictures, measurements, and it's just going to be so cool to document this journey. So I'm going to share as much as I can with you at the hope to show you a little bit more what goes on. And like I said, this is one snippet. This is taking a handful of clients to then achieve a Hyrox, doing the unthinkable, incredible. But then also at the end of the year, we're running an end of year group photo shoot. So I've got 12 clients that are going on that journey, where once summer goes, in September, they're going to knuckle down, work hard, and do something audacious. These are people that have battled with their weight loss goals for years, stuck in that yo-yo cycle, and they're committing to 12 weeks of getting in the best shape of their life and proving to themselves that after years of not feeling like they could ever change, to getting into the best shape of their life, to doing a fitness photo shoot, which typically you think, oh, it's just for bodybuilders and models, but like, no, it's just an exciting goal that gets you out your comfort zone, forces you to commit and achieve something incredible. Because otherwise in life, we just get distracted. We start our journey, and then all these things get in the way, and we never just commit. We never commit to just going all in and being that person. And that's what we bring in the lean and fulfilled lifestyle. So we've got that running. And then with individual clients, we've got a client doing a photo shoot in a month's time, but just loads of goals of, sharing a progress update on social media, of, hitting a certain run time, of, documenting, getting into great shape for a holiday and trying to fit into a dress. Like, we set so many cool and exciting goals with our clients. We have such a wide range, and yeah, it's just so cool. So I thought, why not show you some of the stuff that goes on? Because what you see on Instagram is just a glimpse of the magic that we do inside the lean and fulfilled lifestyle. So yeah, this is the road to Bordeaux. This is the overview. This is episode 1. And I thought I'd just kind of finish off this episode talking about my own Hyrox journey, and kind of what I want to do from it, because I'm a big believer that I will never make my clients do something that I've never done. I always ask myself, am I worth modeling? For me, that is such an empowering question I ask myself every day. Am I worth modeling? My clients, my family. Okay, am I being the person that everybody needs in their life? And for me, doing Hyrox alongside my clients is a way to show them that, look, I'm a young father of 2 young girls. I run a household. I've got a wife. I've got a lot going on. Obviously, running the lean and fulfilled lifestyle, I've got a lot of things to manage and contest with in my own life. And I want to show you that, look, despite all of that, the busyness, the ups, the downs, like, you can achieve incredible things. And I want to do it with them, to show them that I'm only human as well, because I think that's a lot of it for over 30s. It's feeling like, oh, I'm not a fit and healthy person, and I'm not like them, I'm not dedicated, I don't like the gym, and you kind of taught yourself out of ever being the person, when actually you can be a fit, healthy individual, and it doesn't mean that you have to, look a certain way. It's all dependent on your perception of success and what you're comfortable in. Losing weight is not about having a six-pack, it's about you feeling comfortable in your body, whether that's a size 14, 12, 10, whether that's 11 stone, 13 stone, it doesn't matter. It's all dependent on what success is to you and achieving something that you never knew you could. So yeah, from my own standpoint from Hyrox, my goal is to help inspire my clients, to show them what you can do when you put your mind to it. I have done Hyrox before. I did mixed doubles with my sister in Madrid, March 24. So it will have been, nearly 2 years since, year and a half. Yeah, I guess close to 2 years since I would have done one, maybe like 18 months, 20 months. But obviously with doubles, you kind of share the work, whereas singles, it's all on me. And I'm actually quite terrified. I'll be completely honest. I'm really nervous because, I'll have to do the whole thing myself. And it was brutal. So the fact that I'll have to do everything myself and I can't like tag my sister in when I'm struggling, that does scare me. But also I've kind of put pressure on myself to achieve a certain time. And for me, it's like, from an ego standpoint, it'd be cool to achieve this time that I'm going to tell you, but it's more of a, like, going all in, proving to myself, like, why just, like, for me, I know that I can complete Hyrox. I know that I can show up and tick it off, but that's not enough. Like, I know I can already do that. So why not set something exciting that's going to get me out of my comfort zone, get me to push myself, to exercise more discipline and structure in my life that's only going to help me be a better version of myself. So that's why in my first ever singles, I'm setting myself of the goal of a sub 1 hour and 5 minutes. Now, for those that don't know Hyrox, that is an incredibly fast time. And, obviously going sub 60 is like a massive goal for a lot of people. But I mean, to get that in my first one, I'd have to be dreaming. So, I mean, that would be amazing. But like sub 1 hour and 5 is what I want to go for. And I want to put that pressure on myself. I want to set that as my goal. I want to get accountable and I want to give it my best shot. And, I will give it my all. I will leave nothing out on that floor to make it happen. And if I fall short, I fall short. But I will prepare and believe that I can do it and give it my absolute all within this, 3.5 months that I've got to get ready for it. As an absolute kind of, as a backup, I have to be under 1 hour 10. Anything over that, I'd be like so disappointed. But that's the pressure that I put myself, because I know that it will allow me to commit and be the best me and inspire my clients as well. And it's, even when we did the end of year group photo shoot last year, like I did it alongside my clients. I had my daughter Phoebe, she was born she was 8 weeks old when we kind of did that. Then we moved house, and we did I did all of that, like newborn, move house, whilst, and then obviously it was nearly Christmas time, whilst getting into the best shape of my life. And it was incredible because for me, it was like, look, I'm just normal like you guys. I've moved house. My second daughter's born. Like, life has been absolutely mental and stressful. And this has been so hard. But with commitment, with discipline, look what you can achieve. So that's kind of what I want to do with Hyrox as well, because I'll actually be competing on the Saturday. So all of my clients are going to come and watch. I've got all these cheerleaders, which I'm absolutely buzzing for. That'll really help. And then they're all competing on the Sunday. So it means they can kind of watch me, feel inspired, take it all in, and then obviously Sunday we go for it, and then after Sunday we'll be able to drink wine, have some fun, and we're literally there the whole weekend. We're going to be there Friday until Monday, so it's just going to be an incredible experience. And for me, that's what it's all about. It's about giving opportunities to adults that have just spent so many years just like coasting, feeling meh, hating how they look, poor lifestyle choices, just working, sleeping, like just getting no fulfillment out of it. And I want to help them become the best versions of themselves, physically, mentally and emotionally. And that's why I'm a coach. That's why I create the lean and fulfilled lifestyle. And health and fitness is more than weight loss, but weight loss is the thing that gets people going and that people need to believe in themselves and to feel better. But then there's a whole new world, and if you truly want to achieve and sustain that for life, we have to evolve through the process. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, Road to Bordeaux, it is on. Hopefully you enjoy this series, and yeah, any comments, any words of encouragement, always welcome any comments below, or reach out to me on Instagram. Also in the description, you'll be able to find some links to my free weight loss sustainer course as well. So if you're wanting to get your journey started and wanting a bit of guidance on how to start to lose a bit of weight and then actually learn how to sustain it completely free, you'll be able to find it in the links in the description. And I think that's it. So yeah, let's do this. Yeah, the road to Bordeaux. Let's go. Oh, and also for all of my clients that are hopefully watching this and got this far, I'm incredibly proud of you just for taking that first step, doing something crazy. I know that self-doubt will be present and challenge and like, wow, as if I'm doing this, but the fact that you've had the courage to take that first step is amazing. So just know how incredible you are. I'm in this with you. We're going to do something special. Let's fucking go.